Okay, okay, come. All right, so today, right, I want you to take out your exercise book. All right, and your exercise book, right, I want you to call it the Pyramid 5. Yes, you're P5 ready. All right, so if you got time, right, your exercise book, right, decorate your exercise book, the front part, and call it P5 Mathematics. All right, P5 Mathematics. All right, you can decorate a little bit nicer during your free time. All right, so this exercise book, right, is actually your what? It's actually your Kung Fu book, you know. Your Kung Fu book. What Kung Fu? Teacher teaching Kung Fu. All right, this exercise book is actually all your secret recipe. All right, so everything that is important, you write it into this secret recipe book. So when in doubt, right, all you got to do is to take out the secret recipe book and you flip to find the answer. Hello, is that Toby? Toby, what's up? Are you there? All right, so you have an exercise book. You call it P5 Math. You write your name and your class. Probably you haven't get your class yet. All right, don't worry about that. All right, for you, we can call it the class what? Can we call it the class awesome or not? Woo! All right, so inside your exercise book, right, there's a class, right? You can call it the class awesome. All right, A for awesome. Okay, so Toby, just now I was telling the class, all right, to have a exercise book. All right, a big one, A4 or maybe just a normal exercise book, huh? All right, so that you are able to write down all the important concepts about problem solving, which I'm going to go through over these 4 lessons. All right, these 4 lessons starting this week. Right, no more games already. Last week we had games, right? Last week we had something called logic and reasoning, and some of the children won some prizes. Yeah, and I managed to give away all of the prizes already. All right. Anyway, thanks for participating. All right, so this week, right, we are starting on word problems. All right, that's why there's more children because more of them are much more serious. All right, they want to learn something. All right. Okay, so children, the first type of question, right? I want to do something, but before that, I want to do something called stacking first. I think you all have seen something called stacking models before. Stacking models. All right. So I'm going to write neatly. All right, so that I hope that you can write neatly also. All right, stacking models. Can? Okay, so for example, what do we have? All right, can we say that yeah, I know that you guys find that teachers' questions always very boring, right? Always talking about spoon and fork, plates and plates and what bowls and all this. Yeah, I know, I totally understand. All right, so now, right, let's think of some question ourselves, can? All right, let's talk about pillows, can? Okay, let's talk about pillows. Okay. Yes, Toby, I see your message. No problem. Go ahead. Yep. All right. Let's talk about pillows and what do I have on my bed? Pillows and soft toy. Can? Pillow and soft toy. Why do I have soft toys on my bed? All right, because my boy. All right, I got my boy one of them like soft toy one. Very funny. Soft toys. All right, let's talk about pillows and soft toy. Can? Okay. So for example, I have 3 or I have 5 pillows. All right, or 3 pillows. Okay, 3 pillows. And maybe 2 soft toys. All right, 3 pillows and 2 soft toys. Okay. And I tell you that each pillow, all right, let's say is $20. Let's keep it a whole number, easier to calculate. Okay. And one soft toy, let's give it a whole number, it's easier to calculate. Is let's say $12? Is that okay? So children, if you want to draw a model, all right, what do you do? All right, you draw between what? You draw between pillow and soft toy, right? Okay, so how many pillows do I have? I have pillow, right? Pillow and pillow. All right, if I draw a model, it will look something like that. Pillow, pillow, and pillow. And obviously the pillow is more expensive than the what? Soft toy, right? So I purposely draw the pillow longer. All right. So I'm doing something called stacking. Can you see not? I'm stacking it on top of each other. Can you see? And children, my advice is you can draw with me, no problem. But listen also. And this question is very simple. You have seen this so many times in primary 4. All right, it's not a difficult question yet. Don't worry. All right, so pillow, 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 and soft toy, soft toy. The soft toy is what, children? The soft toy is shorter, right? Why is it shorter? Why is it shorter? Because it is cheaper. Is that okay? All right, the soft toy is shorter because it is cheaper. So I purposely draw it shorter. Is that okay? Like that. All right, so I have the luxuries of time to draw all this model. Why? Because as I say, today's right, you try to understand the concept. That's important. All right, you try to understand. All right, take your time to understand. I'll be showing you a lot of examples. Then you can try your best to understand what's happening. Raiden, I haven't even asked you what's the question, but you already give me the answer. Aren't you amazing, Raiden? I never asked the question. I only say I got 3 pillow and 2 soft toy. Can you see how amazing you guys are? Seriously, I'm not being sarcastic. I'm not being sarcastic. But can you see how amazing you guys are? I only say what? There are 3 pillows and 2 soft toy. I only say that the pillow is how much and the soft toy is how much. I never say the question. But you are able to give me the price of the what? The total. My goodness. I never asked the question and yet you know. So children, can you see not? This is math. You already know what the question is going to ask already. You are very good already. So come on, use this strength to go into primary 5. All right, Toby, I know. All right. So children, actually that's not my question, but it's okay, it's okay. All right, later I'll tell you what's my question. Okay. So according to this model, right, can you see that from here to here is actually the $20? Can, right? The pillow. And from here to here is actually the $12. Can, right? All right. And this portion here, thanks to what? Thanks to Raiden and also Toby actually. All right, they managed to find a total for me, which I didn't ask for, but they automatically know. All right, that teacher might be asking for total. All right, there's a high chance. So it's 3 times 20 plus what? 2 times 12. Correct or not, children? Correct or not? And if you press your calculator, right, it will be $84. That's why they give me $84. Wow, I'm so shocked. Seriously. I haven't cast the question and you participated already. Thank you so much, Raiden and Toby. My goodness. All right, good job. Okay, so as you can see, it's not difficult, right? It's not difficult, huh? Okay? Okay, but my question, right? My question is actually more on the what? My question is actually more on this part. The differences down here. All right. I'm more interested in the differences. Can you see that this portion, right? This shaded portion is actually called the what? It's like the differences. Right? The differences between what? The pillow and the soft toy. Is that called the differences? Can you see that? All right. So actually, my question is, yes, yes. Toby, no. My question. Why you give me $36? What's my question? Chill, man. Chill. Okay. So can you see that the difference, right, between 1 pillow and 1 soft toy is what? The difference between 1 pillow and 1 soft toy down here is what? You guys are jumping to the conclusion, man. It's like $20 minus 12, right? It's actually $8, right? Can you see the difference is $8? Hey, you're still with me, right, children? All right, you're still with me, right? So the difference between a pillow and a soft toy is $8. Is that okay? Okay. Can I find out? My question is this. My question is this. What is the total? All right. What is the differences? All right, the total differences. All right, what is the total differences in terms? What is the total differences between the pillows and soft toy? All right, that is actually my question. That is actually my question. All right, honestly, sincerely, that is actually my question. Yes.
That was what I was about to say. I say in chat, I thought you were going to say difference between all pillows and all soft
But
toys.
Toby, your calculation is wrong. 8 times 3 is 24, it's not 36. Chill, come on, chill. All right, so you show me numbers which I don't understand, so I don't understand. You show me 36. How do I get the 36?
Mr. Ong, there are 2 soft toys and 3 pillows.
Ah, okay. So they are okay. So I'm looking for this portion, you know. I'm looking for the total difference down here, you know.
Is it between all the soft toys?
I'm just looking for the between the pillows and the soft toys, correct? All right, so if you look at down here, right, so I think you are comparing the pillows and the soft toy. All right, because but it's not fair, right? There are 3 pillows and 2 soft toy, what? All right, so down here, just hear me out first. Just hear me out first. All right, I'm actually looking for the differences in the total differences down here. All right, do you see the 3 arrow down here? All right, hear me out first. That's why you don't jump to the conclusion. All right, so I'm just looking for these 3 arrow. All right, so if there are 3 of these, right, it's actually 3 times $8, which is equal to 24. All right, so I believe your 36, right? Your 36 is actually talking about one of this entire pillow and the differences, something like that. All right, but I'm not talking about that. Okay, I'm just looking for this purple portion. Can? Okay, so children, as you can see, right, I just barely give very little information about the number of pillows and soft toy and the price of each item. And many of the students are able to come up with their own question, which is very, very interesting. Why? Because as I say, you guys are really into doing math already. All right, you can actually make a guess. Okay, the teacher is asking for total. No, the teacher is asking for difference and all this. Can you see not? All right. So from 2 information, right, you'll be able to get all this out. Can? Okay, so my question here, right, is actually I want to link it to something called what? I want to link it to something called this topic of comparing differences. Comparing differences. All right, so today we are going to do something called comparing differences. Okay? And under this topic of comparing differences, right? Do you know we have something called this topic called guess and check? Yeah, so today our topic is actually called guess and check, but I want you to try to upgrade the method of guess and check into something called what? Supposition method. All right, some of your school teacher might have taught you this. All right, some of your school teacher never teach you this. All right, but by today, please ensure. Yes, assumption method. Yes, Toby. All right, by today, right, I hope that you can understand. All right, what is the supposition method? Okay, I hope that you can understand what is the supposition method. So, supposition method, right? Usually they will give you 2 totals, all right, or guess and check. All right, so down here, how do you recognize them? How do you recognize the question? Recognize question. Right, usually, right, 2 totals will be given, 2 totals, and also 2 individual information, 2 individual information. All right, so sometimes, right, how do you know whether is this a supposition question? There are 4 things. There are always 2 totals and 2 individual information. What do I mean? Look, children, what do I mean? For example, the question say, right, I got 5 what? All right, the 2 total, right? The first total,